Alright everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for tomorrow. To all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video and to stay tuned on in towards the second half of the video, guys. Right after this chart analysis, I have a ticker symbol to share with you guys, as well as the opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. I managed to find 2 home run opportunities. One of them at their highest point was 30% plus. And if that's something you want to become part of, you want to know what stocks I watch daily, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So here we are with XELA stock. Exela Technologies Inc. continues to pull downwards. It's had a nice jump here of momentum, but now it's going downwards to newer lows. Now, one of the highest points we saw it reach recently was up here in the 5s near 545. It rolled right back down, jumped back up, nearly missed it at 537, pulled back down, had some momentum here, and it's just continuing to pull back down. Now, a lot of investors, based off the history of this chart, like we've talked about before, see this reaching $7, even north of $8, right? Seeing it go even higher. But right now, we're looking at this actually lose momentum pretty fast. So this is a penny stock, and penny stocks move very volatile up and down. But right now we've been more to the downside than to the upside. Now this pullback here could be a setup for the next bull run. If it actually shows strength, right, from these moves from here to here to here, right, which actually it's kind of like going back down now, right, if you pull it down that way. But if you draw a line from right here to right here, if it shows some strength from 147 to $3, anywhere around that area, finds a bottom and consolidates, or if it consolidates here, here, or even below it, getting closer to it, and it finds a point of strength and it jumps right back up, then this is building momentum based off that consolidation, showing some strength from the bulls and actually preparing itself for an opportunity, if not, like I call it, a setup for the next bull run. So this is the beginning, right, of a setup for the next bull run if things turn to show some strength. But if things continue going into further weakness, then the bears are destroying the chart, and it is something to be aware of. So that's why we're going to talk about this narrowed and then a little bit broader. So the first thing is for tomorrow, the lowest point reached in the day was 291. So definitely something to keep in mind. If that gets broken through, you want to watch how it reacts and if it continues to pull downwards. And today's highest point was right here at 320. That's what the bulls want to break through. It does not signify that they've gained control or full strength over the chart. It is just a momentum indicator to let us know as investors where this is heading. And if the bulls can turn that into a support and pull away from it, they can reach newer highs and new resistance levels. Now, here we are with the broader spectrum of things. So our support level that I would first watch if 291 gets broken through is 261, and then the next one's down here at 226. So definitely dissect the chart and keep those in mind moving forward. Now the resistance levels would be the highest point of the day of 339 and the highest point after this recovery, which is way up here at 404, guys. So the bulls have some work to do to stay away from these lows. And if the bears continue pulling this one downwards, keep in mind these lows, pay close attention to them, dissect your chart to see how it's reacting within these levels and how the tug of war is going. Because right now, the bulls have appeared after pulling back pretty hard, and you can see instead of going straight down, it's kind of leveled off, a little consolidation. We're going to have to see if they can come with strength and pull this upwards. If you learned something new, don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell so you don't miss a single video that I post. Share this with a friend so they can receive the insight as well. And all I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button and to stay tuned on in. 3 to 5 more minutes of your time. I have a ticker symbol to share with you guys that's presenting itself as an opportunity, as well as the opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if you want to know what stocks I watch daily, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description to the Discord, and we look forward to having you join us. Stay tuned. So the ticker symbol I want to share with you guys today is one that I've talked about before. And the last time I talked about it, it was sitting at the current levels. And last time we talked about it was a few weeks ago, several months ago as well. And as it was consolidating at these levels, and every time it touched it, it was actually looking like an opportunity. Now, it jumped up nearly 30 to 40% plus since we've talked about it. And now it's right back down to these levels, and it's becoming an opportunity all over again. So we're going to look at it in just a moment. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. I managed to find 2 home run opportunities of 20% plus on the day through the volatility of the market. Even though the market's pulling back down, opportunities I will continue to look for daily. Now, before we jump into it, I do want to tell you guys that it won't always be an instant gratification expectation. It's not always a straight line up, but it is something to pay attention to for a reason. And that's what I always look for. A reason to pay attention, look for momentum and volume. So we're going to look at these together right now. And I want to share with you guys the opportunities I mentioned this morning. And if you want to become part of the Discord and that's something that interests you, the link is down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors all looking to learn and grow together. So we talked about AEHR, talked about OXBR, and NRXP. So let's go ahead and look at these charts together. Our worst performer was actually OXBR, but that still gave us 5 to 10% jumps from its lows and spikes. Now, NRXP, we talked about it pretty early on in the morning as it was pulling back. It gave a nice 3 to 5% jump, pulled back down, gave nearly a 10 to 15% jump in just a few minutes to an hour, and then it consolidated right throughout the whole day, having nice jumps of 3 to 5%, nearly touching 10%, and then it just took off, giving nearly a 20% plus opportunity. And for those that caught it from its lowest point, it gave a highest point of 30% plus, guys. This was phenomenal for such a volatile day. Even though my portfolio was looking bad, I'm always going to stay focused on opportunities daily and stay focused on why I'm holding the high conviction stocks in my portfolio, whether they're down or they're up. There's a reason why I'm holding them, and that's something I just want to state to every single investor out there. Make sure that when you have stocks in your portfolio or that you're quote unquote holding through these volatile times or pullbacks, make sure that you're excited about the pullback. If not, you may be in a stock you don't know much about or your conviction is not high enough. Now, AEHR, this was one of our home runs from last week. We talked about this one pretty early on, gave us a 10% jump, gave another 10% jump, and then throughout the rest of the day, it gave small jumps of 3 to 5%. Then it gave a jump here of nearly 10 to 15%, and it took off, giving a highest point of 20% plus, guys. This was phenomenal. It was different than usual, right? That's why instant gratification expectation is not always good. Stocks are just not going straight up in a line. It's going to take a lot of volatility and a lot of volume and a lot of different other indications in the charts to understand what's going on. But the fact that it happens, it's right there. The charts speak for themselves. And even early on in the day, it gave nice opportunities of 10% plus. For me, 5 to 10% is phenomenal. For me, 10 to 20% is even better than phenomenal. It's great, phenomenally great. And then 20% plus is a home run, guys. And in these type of market conditions, 5 to 10% is more than expected. And these turned out to be home runs. So if you guys want to know what stocks I watch daily, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors. And we look forward to having you join us, and you can become part of that as well today. So what's the ticker symbol you want to add to your watch list? Well, this ticker symbol is PLTR, guys. This is a stock we talked about plenty of times in the last several weeks, last several months. Every time it touched $20 and some change, even $21, right? And it touched a low today of $20.58. So this reminded me of what we went through every time it was bottoming here between $20 and $21, and it fell into that range, right? Now, when it jumped back up to 24 and it pulled back down to 17, 16 as we were going downwards, I made another post on the Patreon. I've shared it before, and I was sharing here on YouTube towards the second half of the video as this pullback was happening. I was sharing PLTR, letting everyone know what I stated about it before. Now we broke through these levels and why the opportunity became even bigger based off analysis price targets. Well, turns out here that we're pulling back, and I stated if this goes below $20, anything between $15 to $20 is very interesting and phenomenal opportunity. Well, it turned out to happen, and it touched the $16 range, jumped up all the way to $27 from that bottom, and here you are seeing it, a 30 to 40% plus jump. Now we're pulling back again, and this is becoming an opportunity all over again. So what I'm going to be looking for is consolidation, showing strength, or further weakness, and how it's going to react between $20 all over again and $15 to see if there's some strength, some further weakness, and how this opportunity is becoming even larger, because analysis price targets are pointing this one to the upside. So definitely do your research, understand better PLTR. I've made videos about it, their whole entire business, their product, their innovation, and everything about the possibilities moving forward. But one thing I do encourage every single investor is to do further due diligence, further research to understand the stock. Check out the charts for yourself. I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold any positions on any of the stocks I mentioned. If not, I'm just here to enlighten you guys on why I'm watching stocks, why I like them, and what it is that made me start watching them. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.